This is my fan here, ceiling fan, and I want to show you what happened when I turn on the light here. So you can see the light is flickering, and let me show you why it's actually flickering. This is my old remote control, as you can see here. If you put here, you can see it's actually a Hunter, and I actually purchased it like 7 or 8 years ago before the LED light was introduced. So that's what I want to show you today, how I'm going to replace this old remote and get a new remote. Another problem with this remote is that the receiver of this remote actually getting noise from other remote control in the neighborhood, and the light turn on by himself randomly. So the new remote control have strong code, and it will address this issue. So this is my new ceiling fan remote control, and you can see that's the remote control, and this is the receiver. Okay, and this is the old ceiling fan remote control. You can see here that's the Hunter one, and this is, I believe, it's called Harbor Breeze. It's actually come from Home Depot. So that's what I want to show you today, how easy it is to replace the old ceiling fan remote control with a new ceiling fan remote control. So the first thing you need to do is just shut down electricity here. So if you can look at the canopy here, you can see here we're coming here with a screwdriver. There is a small screw here, so I need to detach it from the canopy, and you can see the canopy is already out. Okay, so what you have here, it's a really interesting thing, but as you can see here, that's the receiver, and that are the connection. So what I have to do now, I have to just remove the receiver and disconnect it and connect the new receiver. What I'm doing now, I'm just pushing the receiver out. Remember, electricity is off, and that's very easy. So here is the receiver, and the receiver is out, and we're going to go and see. There are 3 wires here, and I want to show from close proximity what is involved. So I want to show from close proximity what's going on with these wires. Each one, that's actually a ceiling fan remote control, come with 5 wires, okay, which 2 of them going to the motor. So I can see that one go to the fan motor, and this going to the light, as you can see here, okay, and this one here is going to the fan motor. So that's 3 wire I'm holding here in my hand. And now you can look at these 2 other wires here. You can see the white is the neutral, and that is the hot that's coming from the wall. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to disconnect wire after wire and connect the remote control, the new remote control. If you see the new remote control have the same number of wire. Let me show you from close proximity. So here is the new remote control. You can see here what they explain here. You can see the wires here that's coming. There are 3 wires here, and there are 2 wires here. That's the hot and the neutral, and then the 3 wires that going to the motor. 1 of them going to the light, and 2 going to the motor. So now if we look at that from the back, and you can see there are 2 wires here. 1 of them is the neutral, which always the white, and the hot, which is black. If you're going here, you can see 3 wires. The blue is going to the light, and these 2 wires that you can see here going to the motor. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to disconnect wire by wire and connect the new remote, and that's going to be simple, that we're not going to make any mistakes. Now, because I don't have these connectors in the old ceiling, I will have to cut it because this connector cannot go anywhere. So I'm cutting it now, both of them. Okay, I don't really need it because I cannot connect them, and I will have to connect them with this connector here. I don't have any choice. So now I can use this knife, utility knife, and you have to be very careful when you're using that one. And you can see here that here is the exposed hat. Actually, that's going to connect to the hat, and this is going to be connected to the neutral. Maybe use this also. Okay, so I actually have both exposed wire, and these two wires, one of them is the hat, and the neutral will go to the hat and the neutral in the ceiling. If you look again here, you can see that this is going to the light, it's the red, and the new remote control, this wire appears as blue because it's different company. And this is a Harbor company, the other one is Freeze something company, so they're just using different color, but they should be universal, so it's not going to be any problem. Okay, so now what I'm taking here, I'm taking first the blue. The blue light wire is replacing the red wire. So I just need to remove it from the connection here. This is the yellow connector or whatever. Okay, so that's one wire. I'm taking the blue wire and I put them in the red wire that's leading really to the light. And I just close it. It's difficult to see what I'm doing here, but I'm just actually close it strong. Okay, so now I'm taking the black wire and I replace it for the black wire leading to the fan here. Just removing this connection here. Okay, and this is the wire for leading to the motor, to the fan. And about that, I just connect it with this yellow connector here. Just take it up and just circulate. Here it's going to be very strong. Okay. Now what left is the white. It's also leading to the motor. So I'm going to look it for here, and here is the one. Here is the white. So I'm taking it and I just remove it. I already removed it. So the third wire that I'm removing. Remember, all the wire leading to the fan motor and the light. So this is going to the fan and to the fan motor, the white one. There is a red and white that going to the fan motor, and I'm just going to put them together and start connecting them. Remember, you have to really circulate and screw it strongly as much as you can. Okay, so now the three wires are already connected. So now what's left here is the other two wires that connected to this. Okay, the three wires already disconnected from the old and connected to the new one. Now what's left here is the hat, which is here. That is the hat. You see, it's actually signed with the red here. Okay, and I can remove easily both of them because one of them is black always and the other one is white. And here is the other wire, which is the neutral here, and I remove it, so I'm actually now have the receiver within my hand. I'll show you how it looks like. So this is the old receiver that just removed, and you can see the old receiver, okay, have also 5 wires. You have 1, 2, and 3 here, and this one go to the light, and 2 wires here, the black and white, going to the motor. And that's, if you can see here, it's actually marked by red stuff. Red meaning that's the input from the ceiling. That is the hard and that is the neutral. So what left to do now there is just to connect the neutral and the hard to the new receiver, and actually that's almost complete the job. Okay, so now what I'm doing, there are 2 wires here, the white and the black, and they are the input, remember. This is the input that's coming from the ceiling. What I'm doing now, just connecting them, okay, using sensing, using this connector. See, I'm using this, and I just take it and close it strongly. What left now is the neutral. Here is the neutral. Take the neutral, do the neutral here. Put them together here, okay, and put this one inside and strongly connect it. Remember to connect when you actually really screw it nicely. You never get out. Okay, so now we already finished the job. The electrical job is finished. I just need to put this canopy inside, but we're not going to do it inside. We first want to test it to see if it's working. So this is the remote control, as you can see here. If I flip it here, you actually have to put a battery here. And this remote comes with battery. Here's this battery, I just put it here. Okay, and I'm just closing it. Okay, so this is the remote control. So this is the back of the remote here, and you can see the battery is here. Okay, but there is another 2 spaces here. One of them, this in the right, okay, there is a switch that can go between O and D. O meaning CFL, or not dimmable light, and D meaning a dimmable light. So I actually bought an LED that is not dimmable, so it should be in O, and it's in O. Now there is another thing here, it's kind of a small button. I can get close to you, you can see here. Okay, what you're doing here, when you turn on the first time, after the first installation, it's called learn. In order to sync with the receiver, what you're doing is you turn on the power, and then within 30 seconds, you press this button for 3 seconds. What's going to happen is the light going to blink 3 times. After the 3rd time, you know it's already been synced and everything should work properly. Let's see if it's working. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn on the power and press the button here for 3 seconds. Already sync the remote to the receiver here, so let's see if it's work. So the first thing I have to do, I have to open the light here, and now if you look at the fan, let's see, first turn on the light, and the light is on. And now I'm going to actually turn on, let's say, the lowest speed, and you can see it's work no problem. And let's take the maximum speed. So what I want to say is that to replace fan remote control, it's very simple. You just need to connect the 5 wires that you saw, and that's all. That's actually all the work. So now to deal with this, this handle, so what I did here, I remove here and here, but you really need to remove from one, and I'm just going to put the handle here using the same screw of the outlet here, or the switch. And now I'm just going to Okay. So that's it. It's done.
Okay.
So what's left now is just to put the receiver inside the canopy here. There's a space for it, so I just push it inside. Okay, make sure no wire will disconnect it. And that's the cover of the canopy. So actually put the cover of the canopy and then with left a little bit and just tight the screw here. And we completed the work, just we need to test to see if it's working. So as you can see, it's working perfectly. Thank you for watching this video.